Steve enters a secret world. A rare look into innocent faces. Each has the desire to improve her young life, to lessen the odds of an uncertain future. Yet half these girls will not complete their education. Some will not survive to become women. But despite their desperate circumstances, they have hope. For Afghan refugees, education promises a better life.
I didn't get much sleep last night because the anticipation is a bit much, but I'm hoping that all goes well.
The following morning, Steve sets out early. He's waited over 17 years for this moment. During the night, Rahimullah received word that Alam Bibi's husband has granted Steve permission to meet her.
So he's the husband
of the lady.
Okay, great. Well, just usual. The amazing thing is that we had this photograph, 3 feet from her face, and the resemblance is so strong that if this is not her, it would have to be her twin. It's just amazing that you can be this close and not be 100% sure.
Alam Bibi grew up in Nasirba refugee camp. Today she lives with her husband and 3 children in a village just 3 miles away. Her 4th child is due any day. She shares a similar story with the girl Steve remembers: violence and loss in her early years, and a struggle for sustenance in later years. She also shares a striking resemblance to the Afghan girl.
The life of this family is just beyond comprehension. She can't afford the 25 cents it would cost to send her children to school. I think she, in a way, symbolizes the plight, the anguish, the suffering of these many millions of people who have had to flee their country in this 20-year war.
But is Alam Bibi the Afghan girl? At Iridian Technologies, Jim Cambier and Ulfkan van Zielen used their system on photos of Alam Bibi's eyes. Usually Iridian's equipment scans real eyes with infrared light, but photographs are different, and accuracy will depend on the quality of the images.
The rest is actually quite nice. Nice texture there.
The system pays no attention to color. It only deals with iris tissue structure. Images of Alam Bibi's eyes are loaded into the computer. A 17-year-old mystery has come down to this moment.
This is the iris that we extracted, and the iris code, you see it has large gaps here. Compared to the left eye of the original woman, the mismatch is 45%, so only 55% of the bits matched, and again, it's a clear mismatch.
That's the same degree of mismatch which we would normally expect to see between my eyes and yours.
So Alam Bibi is not the Afghan girl. Disappointed, Steve revisits the elders at Nasirba to see if they have any new leads. 50 miles inside of Afghanistan, Safiullah, one of the men who went searching for the Afghan girl, reaches a remote village near Tora Bora. He finds his friend working in a field. When the man sees the photograph, he recognizes the girl in the picture. He says it's his sister. Rahimullah receives a phone call from the men. They say they found the Afghan girl, and they're bringing her to Peshawar. National Geographic arranges for correspondent Boyd Matson to race to Peshawar and follow up on what might be a promising lead.
The eyes are this brilliant color green. There's a little bit of blue, but it's somewhat faded. The traces on the iris, these marks. She has marks that are quite similar, and moles as well. She didn't want to have her picture taken outside, so these were taken in a very dimly lit room. I can tell you're anxious. Would you like to see the photo of the entire girl, or just...
All right, we've been given permission by the men in the family for me to go in and take a few pictures. She's quite reluctant to let any man see her face, in particular a foreigner. It's quite a privilege we've been granted. Thank you for letting us come and meet you and for coming all the way from Afghanistan. You were very young when this was taken.